What's going guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Heir I am presenting to you guys a simple yet straightforward guide on Omen 12F lore. Okay, special for my viewers and subscribers who have always been asking for this video. Okay, so I'm actually gonna make just a simple straightforward video about this one, where I'm actually gonna discuss what sort of servants are gonna be really amazing to fight against this monster. Okay, and what sort of builds should they have and stuff like that. Okay, and sort of mechanics on how to actually get that done in battle mechanics, stuff like that. Anyways, before starting this video guys, I would really recommend you guys to please subscribe to my channel and please do consider donating. All right, and now let's get this started right away. So let's get into this one. You can see like this is my team right now, but is it the best team? I doubt. Okay, but well, for me it is. Except for one guys. Okay, well, let's start with the DPS 7. What sort of DPS 7 should you really bring? I would say like any type of DPS 7 will really do fine. Okay, any type except for the ignore defense type DPS 7. You know why? Because they have so low damage multiplier on their combo skill, and that ensures a very little damage output. Okay, so in case guys, yes, they might be able to complete this one, no doubt about that one, but it might actually take a longer time. Okay, I mean, like, if you really want to farm, first of all, you really want to be very speedy. Okay, you really don't want to waste a lot of time. You just want to clear it right away, okay, as soon as possible. And if you are taking like, instead of 15 seconds, if you are actually taking like 30 seconds or 40 seconds per run, it's not actually an effective run. Okay, so that's the thing right out there, and that's the problem with the ignore defense type DPS 7s. Usually, normally, like let's say Christine or let's say Zeta, like those kind of ignore defense type DPS 7, but there are actually some anomaly, some really amazing ignore defense type DPS 7, like let's say Dark Carmilla, or let's say like New, or let's say Forest Valkyria. These are the three main ignore defense type DPS 7s who have an insanely good damage multiplier or skill multiplier on their combo skill that is about 3600. Okay, that is pretty great, and they really also have a very good attack stats as well, and that will really allow them to spam a lot of damage, a very huge number of damage against this stupid monster. Okay, so that's the thing right out there guys. So I say like, yes, those kind of three particular ignore defense type DPS 7 would be great, but in general guys, I'm like, they are pretty much really hard to get, considering that Forest Valkyria is pretty much extinct. She is a dodo. Like New and Dark Carmilla pretty much really hard to get. Okay, I'm like, it's gonna be a very tremendous luck for you guys to receive them in the first place. Okay, and now if you are gonna actually talk about the other type of DPS 7s, what would be the best DPS 7 right out there? For me, in my personal opinion guys, defense based DPS 7 like Forest Valkyria, Forest Archangel right over here, or maybe like Fire Carmilla, or maybe let's say Forest Carmilla. Okay, this type of defense type DPS 7s are gonna be really amazing. Or maybe let's say Fire New, or maybe let's say Fire New. Okay, so these are the type of servants that are actually gonna serve you the best. You know why? Because just with the really good damage output guys, they also do have a lot of vitality. They also really do have got a lot of endurance, a lot of defense going on with them. So in battle guys, I mean, like, this Omen is actually gonna hit you so hard. Usually most of the time with his AoE skills guys, he is actually gonna knock out all of you remaining servants right away. Okay, that's the problem right out there guys. Okay, and even in that kind of case guys, even in that kind of situation, your defense based DPS 7 is still gonna fight solo. Yes, they can still solo this stupid 7. Okay, because they really have a lot of defense and they can actually counter them on their any level. Okay, and that's really great. Okay, so if you really do not manage to beat them within like 15 seconds and somehow the battles really gets prolonged, you have to really keep on fighting, they can still last for a very long period of time. Okay, even if they are solo, or even if all the allies are dead, defense type based DPS 7s are pretty much very stubborn. Okay, and obviously there are other DPS 7s like let's say enemy max HP based DPS 7, like let's say Fire Sinistra or Forest Sinistra. They're also pretty good. Okay, Whereas other type of DPS 7 like attack based DPS 7, like let's say fire mill rate, okay, that will be really fine as well. Anyone, okay, anyone right out there, as long as you really do provide them a very good build, you have really provided them very amazing gears, okay, and that's actually gonna set it out really nicely. Okay, so these are the gears that I've really provided to my Forest ArchAngel right out here, guys. You can actually just pause the video and then, like, you know, like check out all the stats of my, you know, gears right out here, so that, you know, you can just try to copy like this kind of stuff. Okay, so that's the thing right out here. This is pretty much easy on how you can build it out. This is actually the you know, like the scorings, right? Defense is about like 10,000. Crit rate is above 100%. Critical damage is like more than 600%. Okay, so that's the thing that really you know, like decorates my Forest ArchAngel. Okay, so he's pretty badass. And potential, please try to give me a lot of potential, especially this potential that provides a critical damage boost by 80%. That is great. The second potential of the transcendence is pretty amazing as well, providing that really extra damage boost as well. Okay, always try to get a lot of good gears and try to always max skill out your main DPS character that you want to fight with. Okay, it's because, like, obviously max skills really play a very high stakes. Okay, so right out there, that's it for the DPS 7s. And now, what about the tanks? What particular tanks are gonna be so amazing for your endeavor? Okay, for me right now, I'm using my Forest Lucretia right over here, because obviously she is gonna provide this 52% defense boost to all Forest allies in all regions. Okay, so 52% defense boost to my Forest Archangels. I mean, like, that is actually going to provide him a very insane damage output, okay, and of extra defense right out there. So that's pretty great, but that is only applicable when you have a defense type DPS 7 of the respective element. So what would be the you know, like the usual choice? Okay, thanks to Anlu, I actually came to figure out something really amazing. You can actually go into class, and on the tank, the best tank that I can actually really refer to you guys for the Omen 12 floor is not actually a 5-star Nat 7, but it is actually a 4-star Nat 7, guys. Yes, you heard me right, and it's gonna be our man, the myth, the legend, the Fire Torhino. Yes, this guy right out here. You know why? Just look at it. He increases the damage dealt to the dungeon boss Omen for all allies by 40%, like freaking 40%. Wow, that's insane. That's a lot of damage right out there, guys. I mean, like, you cannot just ignore this fact. This is just too insane. This is really great. Okay, so even for beginners, this is actually gonna be pretty much a very you know, like achievable factor right out here, because, like, it's a 4-star Nat 7. It's very easy to get 4-star Nat 7 in this game, and you will be able to stack up on him really fast and transcend him and awaken him pretty soon, because, like, it really does cost very low amount of resource in order to upgrade this particular servant. Okay, and the second skill also provides a really good stuff, guys, because he can actually heal himself. Okay, self-heal is pretty amazing, guys. I mean, like, this is actually too good. He's actually a pretty much an anomaly. Okay, among all the 4-star Nat tanks, it's just too good, especially for the Omen Void 12 floor. Okay, so that's said and done. What sort of other units should you really pick in order to have a really good time? Okay, so I'm actually gonna come to that point. So let's get into this one. So I've already said you need to have one DPS 7. You need to have Fire Torhino, or let's say any type of tank that will really provide a very bolstering boost of team passive, or maybe you know, like relation effect to your DPS 7. And now let's move on to another support that I would really want to highlight. It's gonna be Water Heylel. Water Heylel right over here is for only one reason, guys. She also provides a damage increase boost. Just look at it. Increases the damage dealt to dungeon boss Omen for all allies by 30%, like freaking 30%. Like, what? 40% is coming from the Fire Torhino, whereas 30% is coming from her. Like 70%, a total of 70% damage boost. Wow, that's insane. That's good. Okay, usually, like, even in this kind of case, guys, you might not even need to actually like def break, okay, or defense break that stupid monster. And maybe even with, like, lower, like, gear grades, guys, you might actually be able to defeat this monster if you really have like 70 bonus 70% damage boost against this Omen. Like, what? That's good, right? And the next one is, try to have a support servant, okay? Try to have a support servant or maybe a healer, okay? It's really up to you. Would you really want to go offensive, or would you really want to go defensive? Like, what sort of style you want to have? You can go with the healer, and the healer will really do provide you with a lot of heals, like giving a lot of endurance and vitality during the, like, moment of battle. Whereas the support servant, like Water A Sphinx, Forest Ignis, and Fire Spiegel are the type of servants that actually provide a facility to fill the combo skill gauge of the DPS class by certain percentage when allied tank class is struck once every 3 seconds or 5 seconds. Okay, that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good, meaning like this will really allow your DPS servant or your main DPS servant to spam their combo skill ASAP. And that's gonna be so good, guys. They are actually gonna hit really hard. Okay, so I've already given you the summons that you need. Again, I'm gonna revise. First of all, you need to have your main DPS servant. You need to have like Fire Torhino. The next one is like you need to have like Water Heylel, and you need to have a support that will really allow or boost up, okay, or provide a really good, how to say this, that relation effect, not relation effect, team passive, okay, that providing like skill gauge boost, okay. Or you can actually go with that type of servant right out here who actually provides you a really good relation effect, guys. Okay, so right out here, I'm pretty much lucky right out here because, like, for ArchAngel, guys, A Sphinx, or like, let's say that Water A Sphinx I have will provide a 100% increase in defense. That is pretty great, guys. 100% increase in defense nearly doubles the damage that I deal with my Forest ArchAngel, and that is pretty insane. That is pretty good. Okay, so you also need to maximize the relation effect of your DPS 7 as well. So think out, okay, just use your mind on how you can actually capitalize it. Okay, so it's really up to you, guys. And now let's move on to the Omen Void right out here, guys. Okay, so let's talk about him. So this Omen, guys, he is pretty strong. Damn, he is really strong. First thing, guys, he has a lot of HP. I think it's maybe about like 8 million. I think it's more than 8 million maybe. Okay, that's an insane amount of HP, guys. And you might say that, like, oh, I have servants that can actually deal more damage than that one. I'm like, I would really disagree on that one. You know why? Because this Omen right out here has a very insane amount of defense as well. Okay, that is gonna really cut the damage you are gonna deal to Omen really severely. Even if you manage to defense break him, guys, the amount of damage that you can deal to him will actually still be low. Okay, that's really the fun fact about him, guys. He's really that tough. Okay, and he hits really hard. Especially he has a lot of AoE skills, and if your team are kind of like average way, like this one right out here, like the team that I have, is pretty much gonna one-shot them usually with his first skill or second skill. You know, like, just look at it, guys. Attacks the target and support servants using a tail fastened with the golden pendulum. It says he is actually gonna target your support servants as well. So if you have really support servant right over here, like I have like Water Heylel and I have Water A Sphinx, these two are nearly gonna get one-shotted. Yes, one-shotted right away if if I'm gonna use them against him, guys, because he's really gonna focus on them right away with his first skill, and that's the problem right out there. And that is also why the dot team, okay, when we are gonna talk about like Fire Blavatsky, Forest Leto, okay, these are the servants that will not have a really good time when they are trying to battle against this particular unit, because he's really gonna capitalize on them, try to make sure that they are down. Okay, so that's really sad thing right out there, guys. So dot team not really that preferable, guys, because of this fact. Okay, it's pretty much very specific about it, that he is actually going to kill your support servants really fast. All right, that's the thing right out there, guys. And pretty much his faltering calamity is pretty much a little bit harder as well. You know why? Because it has only a 8 times skill cooldown, okay? Or let's say when he is attacked by 8 skills, then his faltering calamity is actually gonna be recharged instead of 10 times. The normal is 10 times, right? Or 10 counts, but he is only gonna go for like 8 counts. And on top of that one, guys, when the battle actually starts, it's not actually 8 times. For the first time, guys, it's actually gonna be about like 4 or 6 times only. Meaning like he is actually gonna execute this falter calamity pretty fast right away when you start the battle. So you really need to make sure that the skills that you are gonna use should be very well calculated and well thought, okay? Or else this is actually gonna deal an insane amount of damage, okay? So that's the thing right out there, guys. He's very fierce, he's fast, he's tough, and he deals a lot of damage, guys. And the next thing is, guys, the team passive, okay? Try to go with the team passive that will really allow your DPS 7 to have greater damage output, okay? So that's the thing right out there. So please try to keep that in mind. So now let's get into the battle, guys, and let's see how it's actually gonna turn out, okay? Let's see about this one, guys, okay? So let's see right out here, guys. Oh man, so look at that, okay? So you can see right over here that my Forest Lucretia, my Water A Sphinx, and my Water Heylel, okay, they all have their skill locked, okay? They all have their skill locked. They really don't need to execute the skill. And you can see right over here that like I was able to clean this guy right away in just 16-second mark. All right, so that's pretty okay. I mean, like, if you guys really are so good that you are able to clean him up, or let's say you are able to beat him up within 10-second mark, please let me know in the comment section below, like, what sort of servant you are really using, what sort of mechanic that you are really following. I would really love to know that, guys. I would really love to know that. I think only speed-based DPS servant would actually able to get that one, but you know, in auto situation that might actually be a problem as well. And speed-based DPS servants are pretty much squishy as well at the same time, but they might actually be able to, you know, like get that 10-second mark of milestone. So if you guys have that kind of servant, please let me know in the comment section below, guys. I mean, like, I would really love to talk about that one. Oh my god. And the goal that you are gonna get, it's so high, 73,500, let alone the gear that you are actually gonna get. And for selling that one, you are nearly gonna get 100,000 gold. Wow, that's good, right? That's good. Experience, that's pretty much pathetic, okay? So 16 seconds, okay? If I like, you know, how to say this, like, luckily managed to break his defense, okay? But if I don't manage to break his defense, then what's gonna happen is that, like, obviously it's actually gonna take me some more time. Let's try this another battle out where I just wish for this time that he won't decrease the defense or, like, you know, def break this Omen, okay? Just want to see that. Yes, there we go, guys. He was not able to break the defense of the Omen. Now we are actually gonna see the whole scenario. Before, guys, all of my servants were pretty much alive, right? Now you are actually gonna see the advantage of using a defense-based DPS 7, guys. Even if all my other allies are gonna die, okay, they will die eventually. You know, this Forest ArchAngel is actually gonna, you know, like, just keep on battling himself. See right out here, guys, okay? Faltering Calamity just took the life of my 3 beloved allies, okay? 3 beloved allies, but my Forest ArchAngel just kept on going, okay? Kept on going, guys. There we go. There we go. This was what I was really talking about, okay? This was what I was really referring to you guys. Because right at this moment, guys, you know, defense-based DPS servant will keep soloing, okay? I mean, like, even if, like, all the allies are dead, defense-based DPS servants will keep on fighting. And that's why I believe that defense-based DPS servant like Forest ArchAngel, Fire Carmilla, Forest Carmilla, these are the main type of DPS servant that you would really want to take when you want to battle against this stupid monster, okay? That's, and after that said, guys, I would love to rest my case. Okay, so there we go, there we go. right over here it took me about 44 seconds. So yes, that's the problem right out there, meaning like if I do not manage to break his defense, then he's actually gonna take like 44 seconds. Okay, so that's the problem right out there, guys. Oh man, okay. Well, another problem that I want to just figure to you guys one out is that, like, you know, the this speed-based DPS 7. Let's try to check it out. Okay, I mean, like, if she can really break it on, like, you know, like make the mark on like 10 seconds, because like the damage is not enough. Okay, because speed-based DPS 7s, yes, they are very speedy. Just after the execution of first or second skill, like, or maybe one active skills, they can easily go into their, like, you know, like ultimate skill. Okay, and then skill out that one. So right out there, guys, well, can she do it? Can she do it? Can she do it? Can she do it? Or have I not built her really that enough? Oh my god, just by a little amount. Oh my god, maybe I have to really build her up really nice. But you can see right out there, even speed-based DPS 7 can actually do that within the you know, like 15-second mark. But right now it's 22-second mark, because obviously she lacks a little bit of damage. She lacks some conviction. Okay. She lacks some conviction. Okay, but if your speed-based DPS 7s are pretty much hardcore, okay, like I would say, oh, by the way, just let me make some change. Okay, because like I was a little bit stupid right out there. I did not give a very good team passive. Again, instead of Forest Lucretia, I can actually go with Forest Rim. What is Forest Rim? Come on, show your. Okay, this one right out here. Okay, this is actually gonna be a really good team passive that will allow a higher damage output. And let's try to do this battle. Okay, and this will also really allow, I think, my Forest A Heylel to have the combo skill right off the bat after the first skill. Okay, I mean, like, just one skill costed, and her combo skill is gonna be you know, how to say this, like, prepared. Okay, is it? Come on. Oh man, so close, but I think she can do it. Come on. Can you do it? Can you do it? Oh man, why? Oh, I thought. Oh man. Oh. Oh, that was so near. Oh my god, holy crap. Oh man. Okay, that was really near. That was really near. Okay, I'm pretty much enjoying my time right out here, guys. I'm pretty much enjoying it. I just got a really good gear right out there. Legendary defense gear set with the speed stat. Wow, that's good. How about this one? Okay, how about this one? Instead of this one. Okay. How about this one, guys? I just wanted to check this one out. Okay, how about this? Let's see, guys. Okay, this is actually how you are supposed to be creative. Okay, instead of using the Water Ace Sphinx, I'm gonna use Fire Spiegel, because like he will actually provide a little bit higher combo skill gauge boost, okay, compared to Water Ace Sphinx, and that's will really help me help my, you know, this servant really out. And I think I cannot actually you know, like, how to say this, like, maximize on her potential, because she's actually asking for a ally Simon. Oh man, that's so sad. That's really sad. My Simon is really bad right now, really bad. Can I actually do that? How is my Simon? Let me check out. Okay, can I do that? Okay, let's try to use Simon. Okay, let's try to see it. Okay, yes, this is what I can do. Let's try to do the battle. Oh man. So with the Simon around, my Forest A Heylel, it's actually gonna have about you know, that 100% attack boost. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen. Oh man, Forest Simon, come on. Oh, that's the thing, guys. I mean, like, the stupid stuff is only focusing on my other servants right out there. Oh man, so let's see. Oh Jesus. Okay, there we go. 8 million damage, and she was able to clear it within 16-second mark. Okay, thanks to this setup. Okay, that was the case right out here. I rest my case. Okay. So, and if you really want to check out the gears of my Forest A Heylel, then obviously I'm gonna show it to you right away. I think I'm pretty much proud of her stats right now. Growth score is pretty much she still lacks it, but anyways, these are the gears that I have actually provided to her. If you really want, you can just copy it out. Just pause the video and you can just see out all my stats. Okay, these are the stats that I provided. And yes, of course, you need to T5A5 your DPS 7. Without doing the T5A5 your DPS 7, I actually doubt that you can actually do that one. Okay, so that's the thing right out there. That's the like a challenge. Okay, and try to all really get a lot of your potentials as well, and that will actually allow you to have a really good time. Okay, so that's the thing right out there, guys. If you guys were really able to manage to beat this guy within like 10-second mark, please let me know in the comment section below on how you did it. Okay, I would really love to share that one out to other people as well. So this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and share button, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right. Damn, I just forget my motto. Okay, and see you guys in the next video.